Good day. Um, while we wait for the next pick to come in, I thought I would roll out the next couple of rounds. Um, and right before I do that, actually, I just want to go over a few things. I have a few things written down here. Um, so, not really ground rules so much as just setting the expectations. If everyone is as eager as they say to get this thing up and running in a reasonable amount of time, um, expect to make 2 to 4 picks per day. So 2 to 4 picks would mean 2 to 4 rounds in a 21 round draft. That does mean again that, like I said before, I said a handful of days to a week. So that would put it in the vicinity of 5 to 7 days. Uh, and so again, when I say 2 to 4 picks per day, I mean each coach GM making 2 to 4, picking 2 to 4 players per day. Uh, so far, we have 4 picks total made after the first day, which again, I mean, I put it up unannounced at a less than ideal time, I think, for most yesterday when I actually rolled out for rounds 1 and 2 and sort of made the official announcement. So please just bear in mind, uh, going forward anyway, realistically, I would really like to get through a few rounds per day. Um, and yeah. So, and in addition to that, having a list of candidate picks, and again, I'm probably stating the bloody or blatantly obvious here, but I think having about a dozen candidates on a list ready to go, because at any one time, you will not draft any further than 12 slots from where you drafted previously. So if you have a list of a dozen players, then when it's your turn to pick, it can be just as simple as going through your top dozen and and checking to see who's been drafted, taking those names off the list, and then picking among those you have remaining on your candidates list. This is something as well that I don't even have ready myself, but I will. When it's my turn, I'm going to fire off my picks like a prime Mayweather 1-2, and or McDavid or Byron, or Dylan Larkin perhaps going end to end. Um, and this is something actually that I will bring into it as well in the ensuing rounds, for my own sake. Please check in from time to time. I mean, as I've already said in other videos, I'm aware. I mean, obviously, there are more pertinent things in life than uh, a draft like this. There are other, numerous other things that obviously should take priority. But please be ready to check in from time to time. Again, if everyone is as eager to get this on the go as they say, then it only takes a few seconds, to check in a few to a handful of times per day, especially because, I mean, you might think, oh, I'm not drafting for several slots, so I'm just going to go and do something else for a while. Completely fine. However, bear in mind as well that the person who drafts after you, like if it's me, I will make my picks right away as soon as I see that. I shouldn't say that actually, because obviously, I'm back to work tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow is going to be pretty ridiculously busy. So if that's you on Saturday, I mean, that's completely understandable as well. But I guess I'm just saying, for the sake of all involved, that if we are to get this going within a week instead of more like a month at the rate that we're currently going, then we are going to have to pick up steam here a little bit. I don't want to contradict myself what I said before about everybody being patient, reasonable, considerate, and understanding, and easygoing, and everything like that. But yeah, we do have to sort of, you know, get this on the go. Anyway, in the meantime, I guess just to provide, something for coaches, GMs in waiting, I'm going to roll out rounds 3 and 4. So we have, of course, in the order that these are in, by the way, and yes, I went with the TLAs, the 3 letter acronyms this time. These are basically the order in which the GM or coaches, GMs actually became coaches, GMs for this Fictional 6 league. So you have Glass of Marlowe. I got an email not that long after the video was made and uploaded. And that's probably, that's kind of a poor drawing, and sorry about that. But again, no pressure. You are on the clock right now. So Glass of Marlowe. And again, I think I already said this, but again, I've done a few takes of this because I had that whole COVID-19 interruption thing happen again and disrupt a previous take, so I had to start over. So maybe I said it in that previous take. I'm also still in the process of waking up and getting caffeinated. With that, with that said, I'll have another sip here. Mm. But for your sake, because you're also drafting eighth overall, again, please have a few candidates set aside so that when I go, bang boom and make my picks, 1, 2, you're ready. Even if so, again, have three players in mind so that even if my two picks are two of those three, you still have someone else to fall back on. Um, TGG stands for the Green Goblins. RGS is Russo's Gong Show. TMN is the Minnesota Natives. Sons of Dag are 9 and 10. And the Nature Boys, because I sort of, threw myself on board there in the final hour to occupy the sixth and final coach GM spot. So, anyway, about 6 minutes into this one, I was thinking this one actually wouldn't take quite as long, but I guess I wanted to go over just a few things there first. So I'll take this one out. Actually, I just wanted to do that for thumbnail purposes, showing rounds 3 and 4. And so the same order as last time. Again, just whoever signed up first, and then, myself there with the 11 and 12. So I'm going to take it, shake it, put it through the tower, and let's see who's going to have the 13th and 14th overall picks. Okay, that's a 6. I mean, it nudged the wall there a little bit, but I'm not. If I have to, again, with all this foam lining here, if I have to allow for a leaner every single time, I am completely, content with that. Yeah, that is a 6. Yeah, the 9 doesn't have the. Okay, so anyway, with that 6. With that roll of 6, and again, if I haven't said it already, sorry that I am a little tired for this one. It's going to be Russo's Gong Show here, drafting 13th and 24th overall. So already it's going to be a little different than the first couple of rounds. So now what I will do for the second roll, I'm simply going to take 5 and 6 out of consideration. If a 5 or a 6 comes up, I'll simply roll again. And then I'll do like what I did yesterday, where once we're down to 4, it'll go 3, 6, 9, 12, and then 3 it will go 4, 8, 12, and 2 it will go 6 and 12. So, all right, with the 14th overall pick and 23rd overall pick, that's a 5. So that's Russo's Gong Show once more. Okay, with the 14th and 23rd overall picks, that's an ace. So that's going to be the Minnesota Natives once again, much like last time, getting the the second pick in the round, and the second pick to start things off, and then the second last pick in that pair of rounds. So 14th and 23rd overall going to the Minnesota Natives. So now what I will do, I don't even really need to cross that out. Let's say, and let me get a different color actually to avoid confusion. So it will go basically 1 to 3, 4 to 6, 7 to 9, and then 10 to 12 for this. And then I guess I can't write forward until I know who's been taken. So, okay, or who's left. All right. So with the 15th overall and 22nd overall picks, that's that's another 6. Okay, so actually, it's going to be the Green Goblins. Where'd that red go? So the Green Goblins with the 15th and 22nd overall picks. I guess I can just do this. Put it right here. So, Alan, you're drafting 15th and 22nd for rounds 3 and 4. And so this time it will go, let's see here, 1 to 4 for a glass of Merlot. Let's see here, 5. Oh, sorry. Wow. Oh dear. Okay. Sons of Dag, you're getting 5 to 8, and I will get 9 to 12. And here, let's do this once more. Well, technically it'll be twice more, at least. Or yeah, it'll be twice more. Okay. This time we get a 7. So with that roll of a 7, it's going to be Sons of Dag with the 16th and 21st overall picks. Put that in over here. And that leaves, I guess, just actually much like last time, hopefully this isn't discouraging at all in any way, but I have no problem making picks back to back, actually. Um, I don't really have any problem being anywhere. So, okay. So, yeah, it's going to be 1 to 6 glass of Marlowe and 7 to 12. Um, the Nature Boys. Had to think about my own acronym. Okay, so shake it a bit here first. Okay, that's a 5. So that is going to be the glass of Marlowe getting the 18th and 9, or sorry, the 17th and 20th overall picks, much like last time. And I will take the 18th and 19th picks overall, much like last time. So a little variation and a little repetition, a mix there of both. And there you have it for rounds 3 and 4. Uh, these are your picks. So again, please bear in mind, expect to make 2 to 4 of them per day. Ideally, if you want this up and running within a few days to several days to a week, please pitch in and do your part. As much as possible. Again, I do realize that there are some things that will render it less possible for you to do so at that given time. That'll be the case for me tomorrow. Actually, there will be periods of time, hours upon hours on end, where I just simply won't be able to. But please, if you have the time, I mean, this is the weekend. For some people, they work on the weekend, so it doesn't necessarily mean a couple days off for everybody, but should you have the time, this be a good time to check in, and please check in from time to time whenever you are able to. And once more, have that list of candidate picks ready so that when you are up to draft, you can pull from the list. Okay. All right, I think once again that's definitely more than enough out of me for the time being. Time to get back to some hockey, which I actually prefer to watch slightly less than live anyway. If I can't remember now if I said this earlier in this take or in the previous one, but I like just being able to skip through advertising and stuff and intermissions and things like that for the most part. So, all right, it's going to be back to catching up on some of that. And anyway, cheers, thanks, bye for now.